Welcome back to D20 Tactics. On this channel I play Dungeons & Dragons with my friends, and we explore combat scenarios and play out the tactics used to defeat monsters quickly and safely, giving you more time to get back to roleplaying. I'm your host and Dungeon Master, Sarson Zero, and today I'm joined by Fear No Equal, Blind Oracle, LongFish, and AzureWolf. Together we'll run through typical battles that adventurers might see playing Dungeons & Dragons. This is the sixth and final encounter fighting Djinns in the elemental planes, so if you missed the start you can find a link to it in the description below. Grab your dice, draw your sword, and let's jump into combat. The adventurers made it out of the palace, but they get waylaid along the way by 2 fire elementals and 2 earth elementals. They're going to have to fight them and make good their escape before they can get home. Hit points, abilities, spells, items in hand.
46 hit points remaining, 3 charges left on the wand, 3 first level slots, 2 second level slots, 2 third level slots, 1 fourth level slot, 2 fifth level slot, 1 sixth level slot.
92 of 128 hit points. I have a Great Axe +1 in hand. I still have Action Surge and Second Wind available. I currently have a Potion of Stone Giant Strength active +2 to my Strength modifier.
97 out of 105 hit points, holding a +1 short bow.
98 out of 116 hit points, holding Staff of the Python and a shield. I have 4 level 1, 1 level 2, 1 level 4, and 2 level 5 spell slots remaining.
Has 10 minutes passed?
No, 10 minutes has not passed.
So you guys are still flying, I'm still concentrating.
You're facing 2 earth elementals and 2 fire elementals. Earth elementals have bludgeoning, piercing, slashing resistance from non-magical attacks. They are vulnerable to thunder, which might be interesting. They are immune to poison, the poison condition, as well as unconsciousness, petrification, paralysis, and exhaustion. They have tremor sense of 60 feet, so if the rogue is on the ground, then he will be noticed within 60 feet. You might want to stay out of that. And they have a passive perception of 10, so it should be easy to hide from them as long as you can get off the ground. The other thing about tremor sense, it only senses vibration, so if you stop moving, they wouldn't be able to notice you. They can earth glide, so they can burrow 30 feet through the earth. There are 2 fire elementals. The fire elementals, again, resist bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks. They are immune to fire and poison. They are immune to exhaustion, grappling, paralysis, petrification, poison, prone, restrained, and unconscious. And they have a fire form, so they can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch. If a creature touches them or hits them with a melee attack while within 5 feet of them, they burst forth some fire damage back. The elemental can enter a hostile creature's space and stop there and do some damage to the creature when that happens. They have water susceptibility, so if you splash a gallon or more onto them, they'll start to take cold damage. And then they have a touch attack that they can do as a melee attack. Terrain and effects. So there's a little bit of difficult terrain over on the left side, a little bit of difficult terrain over on the right side, just some rocks that you can climb up on.
How tall are the rocks that are climbable / difficult terrain?
10 feet up.
Okay, perfect.
There's a bunch of lava running through this place. The lava will do 6d6 if you enter or start your turn in the lava, so be aware of that. Tactics, you guys have any thoughts about tactics in this fight?
Our casters have a lot of juice left,
Yes, we do.
so definitely time to dump that. Beyond that, I don't see us really wanting to venture far.
Especially with those earth shifts.
Yeah, and these are melee combatants, so like we might as well just let them come to us.
But spread out because of the fire.
Yeah, but basically, conduct the fight over here on this side with, space that we can maneuver in. Spirit Guardians would probably be valuable.
Yeah, I'll pop the Spirit Guardian if they get close.
Oh, they're coming, so you might as well get it out of the way.
I don't think we'll necessarily need fly up, so if you have something else that's concentration based, you can probably go for it.
Okay.
I mean, fly does give us move speed, which could be nice, but once they're near the squishies, we're going to be limited to their speed anyway.
In that case, let's go ahead and roll initiative.
What rolls are we gonna get today?
Anybody have higher than a 20? I got a 22 for the elementals. Who's got between a 20 and a 15?
17 on the fighter.
Rogue has a 16.
Who's got between a 15 and a 10?
13 minus 1 on the cleric.
10 on the wizard.
What's the owl?
2!
Elementals are going to go first. Earth elementals, first thing they're going to do is burrow into the ground as they make their way towards you. He's going to burrow to there, and he's now underground. This guy's going to do a similar thing. He's going to go to there, and is now underground. Fire elementals have 50 feet of movement, so that's going to be 20 squares. And a dash, which is what they're going to try to do. He's going to make his way over there. And then this guy's going to do a similar thing over here. Those are my elementals. After the elementals is the fighter.
I mean, I've got the flying, so can't quite get into contact. Wait, sorry, we have 60-foot flying, right?
60 feet of flying, yeah.
Can't quite get in contact with the elemental.
You got it to the top one.
That was the first one I counted, and I didn't think I did. Put me in melee contact with the top one.
You got it to the bottom one also.
Yeah, I just can't count. That's great. And let's go ahead and drop some damage. That is an 18 to hit,
Connects.
20 damage.
He's going to hit you back for 7.
Second attack, 15 to hit,
Hits.
14 damage.
He's going to hit you back for 4.
And third attack, crit. That is 28 damage.
He's going to hit you back for 9.
And then I will bonus action and second wind. I should have done this at the end of the last fight, but I thought I might have overcapped. Is 17.
You good there? You want to hang out, move, bump and grind?
Action surge.
I'm going to save the surge. That is good for now. I could only move 5 feet, and I don't want to lose the attack of opportunity.
After that, we're going to go to the rogue.
I think we just take the shot at the elemental that the fighter's already beating up. 29 to hit.
Hits.
1 off of the crit. 1 off. For 33 points of damage.
Still up and kicking, huh?
Sprays 4 points of fire damage at you. Falls 55 feet short, so, don't worry about it. But
I kind of feel like that's my turn.
you got a bonus action.
Yeah, take the hide. We'll take the hide. I'll take the 23. I don't know if it's metagaming to have to ask this, but can they actually pass that?
Their passive perception is a 10, so no.
Okay, so they'd have to actively percept, and it would take an action for them to do that.
Even on an active perception check, their maximum is 20.
Okay then, cool.
The nat 20 active action to find you, they still won't find you.
In the interest of speeding this encounter up, I'm always taking half.
All right, after that, we're going to go to Cleric.
Land on the ground, pop Spirit Guardian. Nominate all the friendlies.
The rogue is not hidden from you because he's using you to hide, so you're good.
At level 4, my last level 4.
Oof. That's a big one.
And that's it.
After that, we're going to go to Wizard.
Yep. Third level slot for magic missile, and I'm going to throw it towards that one the fighter's fighting.
Y'all out here trying to get me burned.
Not a good roll. That's a 1 on that eye.
1 plus 1 is 2, plus 5 is 7. 7 times 5, because it's a third level magic missile, is that right?
Correct.
7 times 5 is 35, so he's going to take 35 points of damage and drop. That's an action. What else you got?
40, 45, 50. I'm 60. Good. I'll stay where I am.
After that, we're going to go to the owl.
Let's aggravate him for the rogue.
After the owl, we're going to go to the elemental. First thing that's going to happen is we're going to move into the owl's position. The elemental can enter a hostile creature space and stop there. First time it enters the creature space on a turn, that creature takes 8 points of fire damage.
That's fine.
7 remaining. And then I'm walking into the zone, so give me some damage.
Wisdom 17.
18 passes.
Dang.
Yep.
27 half.
27 half to 13. So then he's going to go dash 3 points of fire damage and catches fire. Until someone takes an action to douse the flame, the creature takes d10 fire damage at the start of each of its turn. Wizard and Cleric, both of you take 3 points of damage. Either of you concentrating on them?
Me.
Yep.
Both of you give me concentration saves then.
17.
Pass.
13.
Pass. And then we're going to move into the rogue space. Rogue, take 6 points of damage and you are lit on fire. And then we're going to move out to there. Let's get some Earth Elemental. Earth Elemental is going to burrow to there and stay out of the zone. This Earth Elemental is going to do the similar action. It's going to dash to there and stay out of the zone.
To be clear, he's subsurface for that.
Correct, they're burrowing. After the Elementals, we're going to go to the fighter.
I will fly on back to that elemental. Let's go ahead and start attacking. First attack is a 25
Hits.
for 16 damage. Are you rolling mine?
Oh, thank you. Sorry. Take 5.
Second attack is a 14
14 hits.
for 11 damage.
Take 7.
Third attack is, hey, that's a crit. 18 damage.
Take 10. Bonus action.
No, I don't have any bonus actions that I want to throw down, but I will land on the ground.
After that is the rogue.
I'm about to ask a dumb question.
You're on fire, so you're going to take some damage. Take 5 points of fire damage. All right. Dumb question time.
Fast Hands allows me to use the use action item as a bonus action in combat. Typically using things like an acid flask or a alchemist fire flask is a use action, right? I would like to use the water skin in my inventory in a similar manner and tag this guy with the contents of my water skin.
That's certainly doable. Let's look up how much a water skin holds and then decide if that's actually what you want to do.
Certainly.
Holds 4 pints of liquid, which is half a gallon, which would be 1 point of damage. Do you want to do that?
This will trigger sneak dice,
That's no.
Yes.
You get sneak dice on dexterity-based attacks.
which a thrown water skin is.
It's like holy water all over again.
Yeah. No, yep, okay. You're not proficient with this weapon, so you don't add your proficiency. You get your dexterity. You have disadvantage because...
I'm going to take the disengage action to step back.
I love this.
And then throw it at him so you don't have disadvantage.
Correct.
Great, okay.
Look, man, Rogue doesn't have a lot, but I'm going to use it to the absolute fullest.
Yeah, I love it. Yeah, you just need to roll to hit.
21.
It's going to be 1 plus all of those sneak dice.
19 points of water damage.
Okay, they're still not vulnerable to cold.
Interesting. Okay.
They just have water susceptibility, which is what's turning water into cold damage for them.
Okay.
That was kooky. I like it. That was an action to disengage, a bonus action to throw. You going to move any more?
That's a good question. I think I'm good there, to be honest. I would like to stay inside the safety of Spirit Guardians.
Start of your turn, Cleric. You're going to take 9 points of fire damage. Give me a concentration save.
12.
12 will pass.
Hit him with a level 2 inflict wounds.
Okay, tell me about it.
22 to hit
Hits.
for 4d10 damage. 22 damage. Take me back for the splash, I guess.
Yeah, thank you. Go ahead and take 6 points of fire damage as you touch him with your spell attack. And that's another concentration save.
19.
19, you pass. Thanks for reminding me. After that, we're going to go to Wizard. Wizard, take 4. Concentration save.
21.
All right.
You guys are landed, right?
Yeah.
He's in my face, so let's throw Conical Con 17.
Fails.
40 on the die.
48, so he takes 48. So he drops. You good? Anything else?
Yeah, because I can't put the fire out because it's an action. So yeah, I'm good.
After that, we're going to go to the elementals. Earth elemental down here is going to burrow up out of the ground. It's going to enter the zone. It's going to take a wisdom save.
Wisdom 17.
9. He's going to fail.
Only 13 damage.
Burrowing up out of the ground, and he's going to attack you. These 2s. I do not like these 2s. 10 to hit you.
Miss.
20 to hit you.
No, hit on the nose.
Take 14 points of bludgeoning damage. Give me a concentration save.
3.
Okay, so you're going to lose Spirit Guardians. He has reach, so he should not have gone that far, but he's controlled by a foolish man, so it's good enough for him. The other one was going to go after the fighter, but now he doesn't have to. He's going to burrow up where he can get to the wizard. Nat 20 to hit you, wizard.
Oof.
That's gonna.
He's going to get 28 points of bludgeoning damage. Give me a concentration save versus DC 14.
14 on the head.
And then the second attack against... Yeah, we'll throw another one at you. That will be a 14 to hit you.
Yes.
Those are my elementals. After that is the fighter.
Have we put damage on either one of these?
Yeah, the southern one.
I'm going to move 3 spaces south.
Here's the opportunity attack. Oh, you haven't left his reach.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Okay.
We're going to open with attack number 1. That is a 20 to hit
20 connects.
for 15 damage. Second roll. That's a crit. That is 28 damage. Third attack. 19 to hit.
19 hits.
Rerolling the damage die for great weapon fighting for 17 damage. Action surge.
There's no messing around.
20 to hit.
Yeah.
Ooh, rolled a 2 into a 1. 9 damage. Attack number 5. 18 to hit.
Yep.
14 damage. 24 to hit.
Yep.
Reroll the die for 16 damage.
Cuisinart has started. The Cuisinart has stopped.
Yeah, saving the action surge for the ones who don't hurt me when I hit them.
Good call.
Can you imagine my HP right now?
Zhunk.
That's it for me.
After that, we're going to go to the rogue.
I'm still on fire, so why don't you burn me?
Take 3.
Okay, that's not as bad as I thought. A question. If I am hidden from one of them, and one of them can see me, how does that work as far as hiding goes? Do they have group sight?
So they have tremor sense, so if you move, they'll be able to see you. If you hold still right there, you're good. You can hide from this guy.
That was the plan, was to sit right there, hide as bonus action,
Shoot as action.
shoot as action.
Climb on the wizard's shoulders.
Yeah, there we go.
You wouldn't be walking around on the ground, yeah. No, I'm not doing that.
We've gotten kooky enough with rogue actions tonight.
I don't think you can hide if you're on the wizard's shoulders.
We have determined that they cannot see me with their passive perception.
Correct.
And then we will roll a 28 to hit.
28 hits.
Pretty weak, actually, for 26 points of damage total.
Lethal. He drops.
Bonk. And then I will move behind the cleric.
That will proc an opportunity attack, because you are technically within his... He has reach.
Oh, on the triangle. It's fine. I'll stay there then. It's fine.
So I got a question on that. The fire elemental died to Conical, which left a frozen statue of him. Does that block that?
Frozen statue of... What?
Read the last line of Conical. There should be a statue of that fire elemental right there in that square.
A creature killed by this spell becomes a frozen statue until it thaws. Okay. I'm going to make a completely unsupported GM ruling that a fire elemental does not freeze solid when it dies. None of you have to agree with me. None of you have to keep playing. You can all revolt if you wish, but for simplicity.
Wizard, do you want an ice elemental? Because this is how you get an ice elemental.
This is icy hot. This is capsaicin and menthol. That's what you're creating here.
I do not recommend that experience, by the way.
You want a fire elemental here. So when I hit the cleric, I would have had to have been in a different spot. You have added to the terrain layer, and I haven't recognized your spell ability. So moving onward. That was the rogue. Cleric, you're on fire. Take 1 point of damage.
Not concentrating on anything. I'm gonna run up to that one and just hit him with a level 5 Afflict Wound. So close. 28 to hit.
Hits.
55 damage.
55? Good God. Really good roll. After that, we're going to go to the wizard. You're on fire.
What are you, as hype man?
Take 1 point and a concentration save.
Don't break it with a 16. Is this the last encounter?
This is the last encounter.
Chain lightning.
Okay.
Does this one create new statues?
All right, I got a 14 to avoid it. I think it's a dex save, right?
Dex 17.
Fails.
10d8. That is 59 plus the 5. So 64. And warping around my people, please.
All right, anything else?
That's it.
After that, we're going to go to an elemental. Elemental's going to attack. Go after the cleric. 17 to hit you.
Miss.
14 to hit you.
Miss.
After that, we're going to go to the fighter.
All right, go ahead and move me back up into contact. We're going to go ahead and attack. Attack number 1 is a 22 to hit
Hits.
for 17 damage.
Dead. With that, the adventurers are able to escape the ruins of the Afridi's stronghold and make their way back to the prime material plane. This encounter nets them 42,000 gold, which will be a split of 10,500 gold each. They collect a Great Axe +2, Boots of Speed, a Spell Scroll of Harm, and a Spell Scroll of Disintegrate, which will be distributed according to the logical order. Rogue gets the Axe, Wizard gets the Boots, Fighter gets the Harm, and Cleric gets the Disintegrate.
Exactly what I was
Sounds
thinking.
good to me.
Excellent. Excellent.
So, no, the Fighter gets the Axe, the Rogue gets the Boots, the Cleric gets the Harm, and the Wizard gets the Disintegrate.
For the record, I have a scroll of harm all the time. It's the scroll that I smacked them with before I harmed them.
Having spent a great deal of time across the multiverse, the adventurers have returned home to find out that diabolical cults have popped up on the prime material plane while they were gone. They're going to have to clean up things back at home before they go gallivanting out again.
This world's just full of fun.
The adventurers have defeated the Djinns and their servants, so that's the final encounter in the elemental planes. The players will now level up to level 12 and move on to the next dungeon. Next week, I'll release a video with all 6 encounters from the elemental planes, and we'll talk about the particular challenges of the different encounters. Thank you for stopping by. I'm Saracen Zero, and I will see you next time.